Hi everyone, this is Rosa Kelly, and I wanted to come out and share with you my completed journal that I did for the month of May. So if you are familiar to my channel, I did a journal last month and I also did a couple kits for sale, and I really love how it came out, and I am so happy that it's finished because I have other journals, but because I just journal whenever and they're bigger, they don't ever get full. But it's such a great feeling to have a complete journal. So now these journals, obviously they're a lot smaller. They're traveler notebooks size, and they don't have as many pages, which is perfect because I completed it, and this is the one that I did for the month of May. Now I did a couple other ones for this upcoming month of June. These ones are also for sale, but I'm going to be starting mine in the next couple of days once I get all the things that I need to get done out of my way. But I wanted to share this with you so I can give you a little bit of inspiration if you are doing your own, if you're starting a new one, also, so you can, and if you're still working on your last one, then you can probably get a little motivation to get it done, because it is a great feeling. So let me share with you the collection that I used for this one was the Spring Market by Carta Vela. And so I think I'm just show you again how it looks. I love the paper. All the papers from this collection was absolutely beautiful. Now I embellished the front with some lace, and then I used some fabric to do some pull tabs. I also have a tutorial on how I put this one together if you want to make one of your own using whatever you have at home. But let me show you how mine came out. So this here, it has some pretty lace that was also included on the kit if you bought the kit last month. So here I'm just journaling about spring, what it means to me. Spring is definitely my most favorite season, even though I love summer. I also love winter, believe it or not. I look forward to winter. Winter for me, it's like being cozy at home with my family. It represents Christmas, like it's just wonderful family time. But spring to me, it's like a new beginning. Flowers start, blooming. The life gets, we usually do here in my house, we do like a spring cleaning. So life just feels like it's like starting over. Like it's, you get the heaviness out of the way. We do the spring cleaning every year here at home. We donate a bunch of things, and just refresh the house, buy more flowers. It's just a wonderful time. So here I'm journaling what I like about spring, and then on this little tiny tab that I add some of these eyelash trim, I put the date May 2018 spring journal and my name. And so I did also have a video on how I embellish most of these pages, but I wanted to share with you how it looks all together. So this right here was the day that my daughters did their first communion. My two oldest did their first communion, not the little one. She was just taking the picture with her sisters. So this was on May 5th. And then here on the back, I used some fabric. And on the back, I just wrote some little note for them. It says, remember to pray every day, respect God, be kind to each other, see the good things on all things, and always learn something new and be happy, of course. Always remember to be happy. So that tags in right there. This is just some embellishments, and then here I'm writing why is it so important to our family, this special day. Here I didn't want to do anything because this paper you can see through, and I didn't want to ruin, this page because it's just so white, so clean. I didn't want to have anything on the back. And here I'm journaling about Mother's Day, what we did that day. And here's a picture of me and my daughters. We went out to the mall, and they took me shopping, they spoiled me, and they also did a bunch of like handmade cards that they do at school and little projects, and they were so sweet. So it was definitely a beautiful day. And then here is Jessie when we went shopping. She was just being silly with some of the purses at the store. And then here I was journaling about later that day I went out to the movies with my mom. So I you know, write about how appreciative I am to have my mom with me. And you know, she's just a very, very good mom. She's so inspirational and always helping with everything, and she's just so sweet, and most important, she's very healthy, and I feel so blessed to have her be here with me. And so here I just add a little button, and you know, this is also from the kit. You get all these, you got all these little pieces, and that's just a sticker. And really here I wanted to put a picture of me and my mom, but we went to the movies that day, just the two of us, after I went out with my family during the day. And the movies was so crowded. The line for popcorn was insane. We barely got any seats, and we were almost late to the movie. So next thing you know, we never got to take a picture, and I still will take a picture with my mom, even though it was not Mother's Day, and just add it somewhere over here. So here it's a picture of my three daughters, and these pictures I took, you probably seen it on a different journal. I added, I mean, they weren't exactly the same pictures, but they were taken the same day. So this is my oldest, Emma, my middle, Ariel, and Tessa, who is the baby. She's 7 years old now, so she's not a baby anymore. And then here I wrote my 3 reasons to smile every day, my beautiful daughters. I smile because they're kind and sweet. I smile because they're happy. I smile because God blessed me with healthy girls. And I love because they love me. I love because I understand that there is nothing more important in the world to me than them, and that I am here for them. I love because my life is not silence. It's as loud as it can be, and I will love it until the end of my day. And then it says, I love me because I have them. And then I just put a little sticker that says words of wisdom. This next page, this little flip up here, I think they call it a tippin. And this was an inspiration from Amity Bloom. I love watching her channel. I'm pretty sure you all are familiar with her. She's a very sweet girl, very nice, and so inspirational. I just love her talent. She's so inspirational to me. And then here it says, life is beautiful. Oh, and this day was kind of funny. I was just crafting, and usually I just put my robe on, and I have my glasses on, and I actually just got a haircut, I think couple days before that anyway. But so my daughter came looking like me. She put her robe on and her fake glasses, because she doesn't wear glasses. Those are just for, I think she got them at a Halloween store one time, and then she was just copying me, and so she was trying to be mini me. And when my daughter Emma came, took a picture for us because it was too cute. And here, this little piece of fabric I embellished with a little bit of lace and some buttons, and then some more lace here on the top. And then in the back, I'm just journaling about, I was journaling here about my blog, because I think this is the day, well, not exactly the day, but around the time where I opened my website, and I was just writing about, you know, how, you know, the process was going. And so yeah, so I'm very happy with my website. I'm very proud that I actually got, you know, the courage to do it, because it was something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, and it was so scary. So yeah, so I'm happy I have it, and I hope you guys are enjoying the blogs. And it's just really fun to sit in the computer and write something that I know some of you are gonna read and maybe find inspiration from them as well. So this is another of the onion papers that was inside the journal, and then I just embellished with this little paper doily, and I just put a sticker just to give it a little bit of color. This page is so cute. So this right here, she is my dog, and I know it's kind of dark. She's a brown dog. It looks kind of black on the picture. And then she's my bunny. So the dog was just laying on her bed, and the bunny came and jumped on her bed. And I only let the bunny run on my craft room because I can watch her, because she will chew through the cords. She's so silly. And so when I can keep up an eye on her, I let her run freely in my room. But the dog she always comes and sits on her bed while I have my other dog sit on the chair with me. But then the bunny was just jumping everywhere, and then she jumped on her bed, and it was so cute. I was able to take a picture, but then the dog got scared of the bunny, and she eventually went flying for her life, but but it was a very sweet moment. So here it's this sticker says, "Friends are the sunshine of life," because they look like friends, even though they're probably not really. So then here says their names, Melody and Mia, and "Let Love Bloom." And another one of fabric pieces to make a little fabric page tab, even though, you know, you probably don't need a tab, but it just looks so cute, right? So this is the center of the journal. Over here, I did a spread for my little Tessie. This is the day my Tessie turned 7 years old, which is May 17. And this is the picture of her on her actual birthday. And they give her a sticker at school that said it's my birthday. And we were baking a cake. This long sticker here says, "You belong among the wildflowers." It's actually not a sticker, it's just a little piece, paper scrap from the same collection. And yeah, you belong among the wildflowers, because she really is. My Tessie, the little one, she is the troublemaker. She's the wildflower of the family. So here it says, "Tessie's 7th birthday, another wonderful birthday to plan." And it says, on her actual birthday, we were baking the cake and we were shopping for goodie bags. And we had her favorite food, which was Peruvian hamburgers. And this is a paper bag, but I didn't put anything on it yet. So this was a piece of paper, you know, from the paper collection, one of the cutouts that says the details. So I decided to put some of the details from her birthday. And then I did like a check mark. It says, "Plan an awesome party," check. "Bake a delicious cake," which we did. "Pretty birthday girl," check. "Awesome friends," check. "Jumpy house," goodie bags, and "have a wonderful time," check, check, check. And then here is a picture of her on the actual birthday party. Not her actual birthday. I think the birthday party was probably 3 days after her birthday, but she was wearing like a princess dress and princess crown, and she was eating pizza out of a unicorn plate. She's so cute. We had a fairy tale birthday for her that day. And then here just put a sticker, "Beautiful day." And here says Tessie's facts. So her favorite toy, it's an American doll girl named Rosie. Her favorite movie is Hotel for Dogs. Her favorite food is Peruvian hamburgers. Her best friend is Juliet. And her favorite mom, it's me. Of course, because I'm the only mom she has. Over here, I have a picture of a very special time that I shared with my daughter, Emma. She is my oldest, and I surprised her with a concert to see her favorite artist, which is Mon Laferte. And I don't know if you guys know who she is, but she has an amazing, incredible voice, and she sings in Spanish, and I'm so happy that my Emma likes her and is making her learn her Spanish a lot. So she's definitely being more eloquent in Spanish, which I really like. So that was that day. And here it says, "Never lose your sense of wonder," because, you know, she was really amazed. We were both really amazed by the concert. And then here it's just a little tag that I found on my, you know, my stash. I think it's a Valentine's Day tag, but it had music notes, so I thought it was appropriate. And I just put the date and how we had a wonderful time together. So that was that. And then here on this little onion paper, I just put happy and a picture of me that my coworker took when I was showing her my, what is this? My travel notebook that I did. I took it to work because I use it a lot. So, and on that one, I don't really journal. I just, you know, write about things I need to do. And here's his happy little moments, and so I just wanted to put that there. This says, "I am in love with today." Here I kind of wrote about my inspiration, so it's a little bit long, so I'm not going to read it to you, but I basically talk about where I find inspiration. Inspiration is everywhere. It's as simple as looking at some flowers, you know, and yada, yada, yada. And I start talking about fairies because I've been so into fairies these days, and you probably noticed because my new collection kit has fairies on it, and a lot of my mini albums have fairies on it lately, and I still have one more that I'm working with fairies on, so I don't know, but I'm just amazed by fairies these days. And then, so this spread is actually only mostly pictures. So some days I journal a lot, some days I didn't. And I didn't do this every day. Like, for example, the pictures, I think one day I just sat down and I just printed like 3, 4, 5 pictures, and I started adding them. But when I was journaling, I would like leave spaces so I can complete it. And these are not exactly per date. Some happen sooner. I don't know. They just all happen on the month. So we went to the zoo the other day, Memorial Day weekend, and we had a great time, but it was too hot. So I just put adventures. And then this little giraffe, I actually saved it from when we went to a baby shower, and it was one of the cupcake toppers. And yeah, I saved this one for probably 2 years, and I remember I had it, so I put it here because there are giraffes on the background. We were playing at home with the sprinklers and the water slide. We don't have a pool, but they were playing with water because it was really hot that weekend. And then this just says Home Sweet Home, and I think I did this on a video, so that I talk about a little bit what we did that day. And then here I talk about some fresh flowers actually, and this inspiration came from this flower. My mom took the girls to the park, and then she mentioned to them that that kind of flower was my grandpa's favorite flower. So Ariel decided to pick the flower and bring it to me. And I actually don't like when my kids pick flowers and bring them to me, although it does make me happy. I just feel bad for the flower. For some reason, we had this flower for 3 weeks now, and I still have it. It still look like that. So I took a picture. This picture was taken last week, but the flower, I just actually changed the water today. But anyway, so my daughter was so sweet. She brought the flower to me, and she said, Abuelita, which is my mom, says that that flower reminds her of her dad, which was your grandpa. So I kind of write about that story, and it was really sweet that she was so thoughtful. She wanted me to see it so I can remember my grandpa too. So I had to take a picture of that. But yeah. Here, this is what real love looks like, if you were wondering. Yes, so these are my kids being I want to say they're being silly, but this is actually how they are every day. They're always pulling each other, choking each other, and at the same time they're laughing. So I'm not sure if they're fighting or if they're just, I guess they're just being sisters. So it's so cute. So I just put, this is what love looks like, everyday moments with Tessa and Ariel. And then here I use some chipboard stickers that said love and smiles. And then here I write about what I look forward to. So I look forward to laughing at the silly things, singing as loud as I can, even if I make a fool of myself, remembering that life is too short and live to the fullest, traveling to visit my loved ones, reading a book before bed with my girls, and listening to their little adventures of every day. I do look forward to that every day. Dedicate time to myself every day and tell my girls I love them and shower them with kisses every day. That's what I look forward to daily. Here I was feeling romantic, I guess, and I put a picture of me and my husband, and it says love grows here, better together. And here I said, how do we get so lucky to find each other with thousands of miles in between us, to laugh together until our faces hurt, even in difficult times, to get lost in each other's eyes, and even though with all this craziness around us. So yeah, me and my husband, it's really funny, the story how we met. I didn't speak any English and he didn't speak any Spanish, and for some reason we stuck together for what, 17 years now. Yeah, it's crazy. And this is my last, this is not exactly the last day I journaled, but it was the last. I wanted to close the journal on a very happy note, which is, well, everything is happy in this journal most. But this is my cousin's graduation, and the whole family got together, of course, because we are all so proud of him. He graduated from San Francisco State University, and so I just put here a perfect day. It's a wonderful day. And then here I write about how proud I am of him. And so yeah, so this is my crazy Peruvian family. And so that is my completed journal for the month of May, and I am so looking forward to month of June. So yeah, so excited about it. So I'm going to link my site down below if you're interested in getting any of those to start your own journaling. Or, you know, like I said, I have a tutorial on how I put the book together, so you can do it yourself using some of your papers that you have at home, and you will see at the end of the month, when you go back and look at your memories, it's just so special. And if you have a journal already that you are afraid to use because it's so pretty, just know that it will be 10 times prettier once you start adding your own memories to it. So yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next time. Bye.